So I'm gonna make today is some strawberry mascarpone crepes.
Yummy.
So first I'm gonna make the batter. I'll show you how to make that. I already made some because it takes a while to make, so I got ahead of it. They hold up really good. When you make them ahead of time, they'll last for a long time. They don't stick together. They come out pretty good. So, but I'll just make some batter too because it's not much in it here. So first I've got some all-purpose flour. There's about a tablespoon, there's 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of sugar, and then a dash of salt in here.
Okay.
In here I've got some 3 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay.
And in here I've got 3/4 cup of milk. So this recipe is all milk. I made one at home over the weekend and it had milk and water. So
Okay.
you can do either way. But I'm just gonna mix this up. All I want to do is get everything incorporated. You could do this in a blender too. It's probably much easier in a blender. Okay, it's pretty good. There's maybe a couple little floury lumps, but it'll be all right. And the last thing I have is melted butter. There's 5 tablespoons of melted butter in here. And that kind of helps cook it when you cook it in the pan. It kind of gives it a little oil content, kind of sizzles in it. And that is all of that. That's all the batter. That's all that is. Now take this and then you let it sit in the fridge for like 30 minutes because as I was beating it up, there's some air bubbles in there. So that'll just, if you just let it sit for 30 minutes, the bubbles will go away. Next, I'll make the filling. So the filling in this bowl here, I've got mascarpone cheese, which is kind of cream cheese. It's Italian style cream cheese. It's got way more fat than regular cream cheese. So it's not quite as hard as cream cheese. It's a little bit more loose and much creamier. And I also have some vanilla extract in there as well. So this would probably been good to do in the KitchenAid mixer with a paddle attachment. But I thought I would just do it here. It might take a little bit longer. Mascarpone cheese does not have any kind of sweetness to it at all. You have to. The mascarpone cheese is one of the ingredients that goes into tiramisu. So if you've had tiramisu before, you've had mascarpone cheese. So I'm just going to mix this all together. I'm going to put a little bit more powdered sugar in there. I'm also going to put a little touch of lemon juice, not a lot. Put some strawberries in here, some chopped strawberries. There were some pretty big strawberries in there, so I had to cut them a little smaller. I have some fresh whipped cream here too. So I take the batter, I got about a 1/4 cup of this batter, put it right in the middle. Then I use this handy dandy doohickey and kind of spread it around. The key to this I found is not to put any pressure on this tool at all. So it takes about maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on this side. And I usually kind of lift it up a little bit and see what it's doing. It gets a little bit of color on it. And then I'll flip it over. And this is really non-stick, so it doesn't stick at all. And that's with the butter here too. When you put that butter in the mix, when it's cooking, you can kind of see it bubbling up with the butter. So If you didn't put the butter in it, it probably would just hit the pan and probably stick pretty good. Flip it over, and up. Now on this side, it doesn't take that long to cook. Just kind of like a pancake. You know, you flip that pancake over, it doesn't take long on the other side.